Thank you, Josh, and a big hand to Josh for emceeing. And to my wonderful husband, Terry, for helping make all this possible. And getting the birthday girl here on time. Okay, Golden Girls. As Sophia would say, picture it. New Year's Eve 1932, and a star is born. A bouncing baby girl with adorable dimples, little Eleanor Campbell. That golden girl came from modest beginnings, but we know from the children's tapes that she found happiness in the simple things. Roller skates, trips to Fenton's Bakery for jelly donuts, streetcar rides to Britannia Beach, quality time with her mom and siblings, girlfriends and boyfriends, and puppy dog tales. Dolly, as Eleanor was called in her younger days, would always have a glass almost full optimism that made her popular and very well loved throughout her life. The Golden Girl of the day has had a lifetime of amazing achievements. In the feature-length, feel-gooder, mostly romantic comedy movie that has been and continues to be her rewarding life, she has had pivotal roles as actress, producer, director, and of course, gaffer. As a young woman, she knew she could turn the world on with her smile in her brother's insurance firm, where she was typecast as a typist until she met the man of her dreams. Her leading man, Roy Dad Grampy, was obviously bewitched from the first date, and the rest, as they say, is herstory. As the honeymooners, their on and off-screen love affair was legendary, like Bogey and Bacall, Tracy and Hepburn, Newman and Woodward. And even though she has on occasion called other men Mr. Right, we all knew that G&G were meant to be. She won the Best Wife Award several times over, making her a trophy wife by being a combination of June Cleaver, Marion Cunningham, and Lucy Ricardo, complete with their endearing qualities and farcical antics. You guys are all too young to know those references. Once Roy and the Fresh Princess of Bel-Air Heights were married with children, she was awarded Best Producer for having and raising what Roy called My Three Sons and Little Miss Sunshine. She also had starring roles and co-producer credits in Family Affair, Full House, and The Good Place. The Happy Homemaker was a pretty good cook too, with dinners ranging from pilafs to Wellingtons and scrumptious desserts from torts to cobblers. And her thoughtfulness would often lead her to make special dishes for the special people in her life. Dave loved her orange pie, and Ross once expressed a fondness for Black Forest cake, so she made those for their birthdays every year. When I was a kid, I too had some memorable birthday desserts, including a cake shaped like an angel to represent me as a child. And then for my 16th birthday, somehow it was baked Alaska. Don't know why. I think Brian got applesauce and some store-bought chocolate-covered cherries, a favorite to this day. And then there's the legendary chocolate chip cake and Smartie cookies she made for and with the grandkids so many times. Definitely something for the vault. Of course, there is a blooper reel, which includes the time she acted as stunt woman and accidentally stabbed herself in the hand with the fondue fork, as well as her best gaffe, the time she accidentally put a twist tie in the salad for Grampy to choke on, although better him than one of the Chinese delegates who were at the table at the time, or she could have set off an international incident. In fact, there were a lot of funny antics in that 70s show that was Our Lives, and that thankfully made the days of our lives more of a sitcom than a drama. She was best director of Happy Days, coordinating her work with meal planning and organizing the kids' activities, lessons, and schoolwork, so we would get smart, while also ensuring there were lots of good times like sleigh rides, summer trips, and fun birthday parties, always taking things one day at a time with grace under fire. That was hard work, though, and she was probably relieved to take a supporting role in grandmotherhood. But I think all the grandkids will agree that she could take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile. And she was, and still is, pretty grand in every way. It's been a pretty amazing 90 years, and we want to thank her for her generous contributions to the best years of our lives. On our recent trip to California, the Academy of Motion Pictures and Television asked us to pass along a special award for an unheralded Golden Girl. So now it's my pleasure to present the Lifetime Achievement Award to an amazing lady who has traveled down the road and back again. But her heart is true. She's a friend and a confidant, unless you don't want your secret spilled. The newest Golden Girl, Eleanor McLeod.
And here's your award.
Hollywood.
Make sure.
Lifetime Achievement, Eleanor McLeod.
Mom? Mom? Mother, you open the presents while we sing a little tribute.